Me did young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pacuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover aye mapim. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka komo abusuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Put sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Friday, last Friday between mono. Stonebwoy. I think so, friend. The movie, yes. There were 3 music premises. Honor or co-premiere in the music video. Now, YouTuber, it is a little over 102K views, which is not bad in 2 days. Power. Right, so Gidigba now meaning here firm and then strong. This is the video. Now we want to look at the concept. After visuals, we are a quick review about technical side of it as well. It's you're starting free. The big man himself, Sammy Rasta. I think it's a music video with Stonebwoy or Troy and our face, director Labi and Obuana Nomina Omoye Jumani Pepe. It's bra. How do you see the video? First of all, you hear the concept. How do you see it?
Oh, okay. Let's actually I think to me it's a beautiful video, very beautiful video, and the storyline in the story, if I say video, to me, it's the storyline is kind of not straightforward. Let me put it that way. It's not really straightforward. Stand firm. Gidigba.
Yeah.
It's a quite more of said people were expecting the Traveler said the storyline would be very clear. But with this one, to story, really did not to me prove to me how the Gidigba, the stand firm. Nah,
I think say strong and firm is
strong.
Strong and
firm. Strong and firm. You can't concept now. Where it gets confusing is you see you are building a character, and the character you have limited time. The music video and a train, the whole character we need to understand. Where it gets confusing is that at the end, Otre said the guy is a street guy, but within the concept, there's a flashback. Baby, the so-called armed robbers or whoever killed in a capture. There's a flashback on.
Yeah.
The flashback tells a different picture of the main character of the story, which is the parents the nekwa sorry or he spent time reading Bible with ne ketwa anyone. So in that concept now flashback nature, as a filmmaker, it tells me the character of the person that you are talking about. At the end of the day too, you ended the video with to say Obia or the streeter, he belongs to the street. So after having all this problem, he has to run to the street for the street to get his back. It's very contradictory. That will have him say. What you say? So that's where I find the you know what had him say. It should have been clear. You are talking about a ghetto kind of life. Let's feel that. Let's feel that. Menkase obi omuti to enko asori anabibisa.
Okay.
How the flashback in the video, no, it clearly shows this is a guy that has been trained this way. So why did he end up running to the people in the street as if said that is the home? Meanwhile, you give a different picture.
Okay.
So it's not really clear for me. But aside that, the picture quality, the choice of location, ninginano, very good. Makeup, with makeup, it wasn't that the guy was supposed to be beaten and but the only thing that we saw so no, but you see, when he was even talking at the end, he said he was referring to that. So so long as one man the dialogue all refer to the we should yes, you don't take it lightly with that. And never be maybe they will think it's just a music video, so we can brush it off. But technically, when you are on market video, you consider all these things. You cannot just capture ubia ya bono, yedena achichire na yina obaya why you make up be and that was not really beautiful for me. But aside that, just as I said, picture quality, the choice of location, costume was on point. But the storyline,
it didn't really sit for you.
Yeah, it didn't really go well for me. And I can say it's a Kase is a bad video. Maybe the director ne also a person or be creative it will be just as some time ago, Mekafa, Koku the Traveler.
Black Sheriff.
Sometimes, the way a young city and the concept in the city, people will think the storyline will go certain direction. A better as a director too, you can also decide to swerve or be an hour for different way. Until that is where the director wanted it, but. And kaunya concept no sa made the honey ye ni mami clear who the character no ne baby will belong to as a street boy looking at where baby kuni mami ne papa ne we say no any sorry ne side the honey be no cry chair say the person is not really a street boy belonging to that Into Holland call money call. Yes, and fine, I'll go. But it's a nice visual. I mean, you know, no Gidigba there, Charlie. Watch that. Okay, you
Yansha rating. So rating 1 to 10 over my video.
I think I will give it a 5. 50%.
5. But the analysis now we're 5. Okay, all right. So be a part of the show. Send I'm a candidate, and the numbers are on the screens. Over to me at WhatsApp in be reading in amount. If you know, so you call Facebook Live. That is the CTV. Honors no waiting. I drop a comment and I will honor. Gidigba by Stonebwoy. That is what we are discussing. We are doing a quick review on the video. We shoot you about the Gidigba. Yet here, Kojoken. Brown, how do you see the video, the concept, the visuals, the makeup, the technical analysis? How do you see it?
Okay, so he calls it a movie. I think these days musicians are taking a different trend when it comes to shooting music videos. And they want to go the movie way, which is very nice. But I want to believe that videos is also a form of communication. That whatever you are trying to portray in your audio, you try to explain it with visual so that we get deeper meaning of whatever your lyrics. So I sometimes disagree with directors when they try to veer off the norm, try to confuse us, let us think. I don't know what they intend to gain. you are communicating. You want us to understand what, and you are trying to present it like mock, BSSC, remedials. The day thing. So after watching, I have to crack my brains before I understand. Fine, it's good, but I don't think where I'm coming from with respect to my communication background, it works. Because whatever you are trying to tell us, we also go through a certain process to decode it. So if it doesn't come easily, if we don't get it so easily, I don't think you are winning. But if I watch it once and some of them even think when you watch it and you don't understand, you come back and watch again. But I beg to differ from that. If I don't understand, I think I will shy away from that video. And yes, good visuals works, but the understanding of the video and the concept, I think that is key. Because when you look at a video like First Sermon from
Black Sheriff,
there wasn't any quality of visuals and stuff. But because you could really see the understanding of the lyrics in the video, it makes it exciting to watch. And that video did well. We have to also understand them from where they are coming from, as in trying to give us different view of how videos are being done. Yes, but to me, the ones that we've seen, I think it is not working. Recently, we reviewed Kiddies Champagne as well, and it was also a different concept of whatever they were singing about. Yes, it's, as Sammy said, the visuals are on point, the settings are on point. Actors did well. The young guy, you could see, were attacked by armed robbers, got their parents shot. Why was he chasing the gang? You don't have any weapon, just your hands chasing them, and finally he also got arrested. What if he was killed? What if they kill him? Now you have lost your parents, and you lost your. I don't know what's motivated the guy to chase after the car, and hey, a car speeding off, and the gentleman was able to chase them on foot. Robert's car, the way these guys, when they finish robbing, the way they speed off, this guy, or you say what he chased them, finally got to where they arrested him along the line. And that flashback Sammy talked about, you could see he remembers how they were serving God, going to church, and some of the things the parents were doing. And gradually it felt like the Holy Spirit fell on the gang, and they all fell asleep. And the guy was able to escape. Then he went to gather his people to come and take revenge. Firm and strong. Gidigba, firm and strong. That is a Yoruba language.
The Gidigba, no?
Gidigba, yes, it's a Yoruba language.
Okay.
So you don't get the understanding of what's the, and if you read the lyrics too, it talks about motivating yourself and all that. So you wonder where the director is coming from. Probably when you give the director the chance, they'll give their meaning. But as I said, all these things are forms of communication. Yeah. And if communication, there is a barrier, you have not really communicated. Communication, we will tell you, communication will take place when the recipient has been able to assign real meaning to whatever you are talking about. So if people have different reactions, then you have to come back again and give meaning to what you want. And I don't know if it is a new trick, but to me, where I sit, it's not cutting for me. It's not cutting for me. I feel if you are going direct, giving us you give us visuals, that will score. And 102K in 2 days. I think they should check that. This is Stonebwoy. Yeah. This is Stonebwoy. And if looking at the magnitude of this video, what went into it, you expect that it will get the necessary reactions. Okay. So if it doesn't get utterances or some of this feedback in a very positive light, you are doing your video and we are watching. So when we watch and we give response, you to accept it and check it whether it is in the right place.
Okay, now you were talking about the numbers. Now, how do we know these numbers are organic or inorganic?
I am expecting it to be more.
Even more than that.
Exactly, looking at the kind of video they have shot, because there's more numbers.
Okay.
Yes, because that is where when you mention any other people will say we are comparing. No, but it is very necessary because this is Stonebwoy. This is boy too clear.
The understanding is not too clear for you.
The understanding in relation to the lyrics or the message of the song, I'm not getting it well.
Okay, so let's do your rating. Let's do your rating.
I'll give him a 6.
6 over 10.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, so Roland, Yentia was what side of it? How do you see the video and your concept and also?
Barry, yeah, it is a nice video, a very beautiful piece. In fact, the song Nankasa, Enyum Nankasa, Enyuma Ede. It's a very good record, and I think the director did his best to do justice to the song. In me share, even in Stonebwoy's announcement prior to the video release, he made mention of the fact that this is a movie. He mentioned that this is a movie, so maybe the storyline and how everything was translated in the video. I wasn't so surprised. In fact, it even reminds me of this video, Book Back, Gonja Barracks. You see, at a point, you see the way I almost transition from one scene to the other in the Gidigba video. That's the same way Gonja Barracks also was that same kind of transition. To a point that they even had to give them dialogue for them to talk. There were pause for actions and all that. With this one, it reminds me of that video. But with the issue of whether, say, it translated the message the song was trying to preach, it's also one thing that I also did not get straight.
Okay.
In fact, I think Stonebwoy and his team or the director gave a different angle to what about 70 to 80% are of top quality. Like people are paying attention. It is not about money and not sika we invested, but paying attention to details and how to even communicate the song in the video. It's something that our artists and those stuff. I was expecting more, as in more and then those kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yes, Emma, because Nippano cited that in the story. So you would definitely have to find and see, say, okay, inti buya ebu nina, and they say when you antenna bleeding. My last observation would be the display of ammunitions in the video. One thing that I was asking is that I don't know, say if it's a censorship board or so. In Ghana, they are trying to cut down some of these use of ammunitions and stuff in our visuals, which is why even any time beyond certain materials with TV. So these kind of my understanding is that some your friends say visuals are ammunitions or some of these things to this magnitude is being showed even at certain times. It be on later on mutimi allow my use our videos. So many people raised concern about Black Sheriff there and when he was displaying machetes and all that. But I find it so surprising, say up till now that kind of talkability or perception is not around this. It's not around this because if you check the level of weapons that were displayed in this music video, about 30 to 40% were display of weapons, from sticks to stones to guns and all that. And I don't know the kind of angle of one person will take a video away and how they want to preach or even translate it to the general public.
So I think those were some few excerpts of the three music premises. No, Satam no music video premiere. No, I think these are some few excerpts over there. Roland, to us.
Since in American, I am just asking, say, is it because it is Stonebwoy? Into the young Kawasem. And I said the various TV stations or the censorship board are going to pay critical attention to some of these things. say be a black sheriff there was a whole talkability to the extent that even people in that committee or that board came out to speak against it for black sheriff and his team to come and do PR. Say akofna and almost try some big display. So I mean, to me, I am waiting to hear the response from them to know say ebia asume si ye dia ye betimi aka ho asem by obentin ye dia ebia na ye kan
I don't know Sammy na into. I think technically Sammy na say betimi. Who movie sir? Who ye movie out to me? You who armed robbery scene there. We show guns there. And a music video. ABI was different because someone said it in a movie. Then I don't see it different from the portrait. You come with
either way, I think it can be censored because all the visuals, yes, censor. We have that of 13, 12, 15, 16, and even 18 and above.
Okay, so would you guys say Stonebwoy was very smart on this one? That is why he named it the movie that very day because of the gun, the action part in it. Would you guys say?
I actually did not talk about the gun, no, simply because of the, just as you said now. But the attorney said, if the censorship board, Juma, said you must hear Juma, this should pass through there for vetting before, and I say for rating before so be to me at the about. But as it stands now, we don't even know the fate of the classification board or the censorship board. We don't know. They want a few movies there, metise omukono makwakoji certificates and all that. But just as they open up their PR, say TV stations, movies, I'm not seeing it with music videos and so on. With the kind of sexy, you have to look at it and time it and all those things. I'm not seeing that in action. But like I said, if he turned this one as movie, that's why it has dialogues. Anyway, for me, I agree with that. It's a movie kind of thing. Or they back the song. So you cannot really describe it as a music video, because it has dialogues and all those kind of things. It's a movie that he's telling. But at the end of the day, I agree with Roland said. What message are you putting across? At the end of the day, the Gidigba now say we should stand firm. We should stand firm. Say, yes, sir. Most and on yes, stand firm.
An eye for an eye.
An eye for an eye now. Open our chain. So I think Sanyama we say no would have been left for the classification people to rate it. And I know this would be like a 16 and above or 18 and above video. But as it stands now, I don't know how they are doing their work.
Okay, all right. So